Hey Lego investors, so we're going to talk about a minifigure that I think is going to do very well in retirement. It's very unique and I think it's going to be a nice display piece for a lot of people. Now, this set is unique. There's only a few other sets like it, and I think it's going to be a small grand slam. So, as I always say, you need to come to realistic numbers. When you sell sets, they're not going to earn as much. So I think this set is going to be out for at least 4 years or maybe longer. If it's 2 years, awesome. But I'm guessing it's going to be at least 4 years. So a lot can change in 4 years, but I think with the current market and how things are going with production of units and how many investors are investing in Lego, I think the current market is going to stay the same, or I think it's ultimately going to get worse. But regardless, we're not going to go back to like 2018, 2017 levels. So this minifigure is the upscaled Lego minifigure, which I think this is was a great idea from Lego. It's going to be a great display piece, and I think a lot of people are just going to put it on their bookshelves, behind them in videos, whatever the case may be. I think this set is going to earn at least $20 to $30 in profit the first 2 years of retirement. So I think this is a great price that Lego came in at. I would have expected them to do at least $80, but $50, that is a solid price point. And if I could get it cheaper, I will. And that will just give me better opportunity to make profits. So let's compare this set to other larger figures. There's only a few of them. So if you watched my previous video before, I bought a large minifigure like this, a wooden one, and I bought it at Goodwill for $2 and it sold it for 160. So $158 profit. We are not going to get those level profits. Like I said, I think it's going to be small profits. And I think this is going to be the opening in that Lego is using for other large figures. I mean, just imagine if they did a Star Wars figure, it would go berserk. And I think this is a going to be a new line for them, and this is the first one. So I think realistic expectations $20 to $30. Now 5 year, if it hits 100, if they don't make another one, definitely probably $100. So let's take a look at that wooden minifigure. So it currently sold for $130, and you might think that's terrible that I sold it for 160, but just the fact that it kept up that price and more is a great sign. It tells me people want unique, large minifigures. And when I say minifigures, this thing is huge. And both sets are huge. So these sell for at least 160, brand new 180, depends on the person and if you got everything. And that's used. So that's a great sign to me. And there's only, I believe, one other set. Please comment below if I am wrong. But there's also a minifigure, a large minifigure, a pirate one that they produced a while back ago. And it's it's selling really, really well. And I think this set is a grand slam, but I guess a lot of people had a lot of issues with it. Or getting it. It was exclusive to somewhere. I don't know where. But regardless, look at that price, $253. And the retail price is, let's see, it is $84.99. So that is an insane profit. We are not going to get those. A pirate one is definitely more sought after. This is the plain Jane version, but regardless, I think there's potential in the future, and you should be aware of that. But be aware this just came out, so I would not recommend buying any right now. Buy it closer to retirement, which could be a long ways away. Regardless, keep it in your notebook, write it down, remember it, because it's going to come back one day and it's going to come for decent profits. And remember, if you buy 100, if you buy 100 of these and you make a $20 profit, that is $2,000. That is how people make money. So, as always, do your own research, have some fun, make some money.
Video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research before making any financial investments.